Hi everyone, this is Annie, ready to take you to our next lecture on sustainable development. I hope all of you got a chance to complete the pre-quiz, as it will be important at the end of this course for you to see what you learned and how you might be ready to be the leader for sustainability. This lecture purpose is to give you a better understanding of what the true meaning of sustainable development is. Many of you probably have a preconceived idea, or some not a clear picture of what it means. So let's begin. One of the challenges today is finding the true definition of what is sustainable development. You can find over 100 definitions of sustainable development, but the best known is from the World Commission on the Environment and Development's report that was published in 1987. It defines it as sustainable development is meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. What we like to do is to enlighten you about the interconnections between issues and the integration of actions needed to enable sustainability to exist. It demands the following: a dramatic reduction of poverty and hunger and improved development prospects for future generations, and a system that provides the steps towards building a quality of life in a community that is healthy, productive, and meaningful for all community members, and for the present and for the future. Communities that strive for sustainability respect the relationship between the economy, ecology, and equity. These are called the 3 pillars of sustainability. Please look over this diagram, as it is important for you to understand these relationships and how they are the building blocks for sustainability. Here we have the definition of economy. How do we create an economy that supports the triple bottom line? That means people, planet, and profit. It should be an economy that serves the common good and be self-renewing while building local assets and self-reliance. We believe that each community should strive to become self-sufficient. Ecology. I hope you were able to watch the videos from our first week of lectures on the story of stuff and what is an eco-village. They show you how humans are part of nature and that nature has limits. It is up to the local population to claim their responsibility to protect and build natural assets, and importantly, to give each member the opportunity to have full participation in all activities, benefits, and the decision-making of their own society. A sense of purpose and civic engagement. A sustainable community consumption of resources is balanced by resources assimilated by the ecosystem. This is what we as leaders must strive for. And lastly, equity. What does this mean? It is a community's choice to build towards developing innovative ways to not consume their resources faster than they can be renewed. It is important for them to find ways, methods, and systems that can help them to develop a social base that represents the diversity and the different populations of the community in decision-making and working together to create finally a healthier and more vibrant community. As global citizens, we have an obligation to be ethically responsible and to make every effort to do something about human inequality, social injustice, and poverty. This is where you come in. Let's be leaders in building these pillars of sustainability, pillars that support peace, social justice, poverty reduction, and environmental protection. And now, here are the 4 system conditions of sustainable society. In a sustainable society, nature is not subject to systematically increasing concentrations of substances extracted from the Earth's crust, increasing concentrations of substances produced by society, increasing degradation by physical means, And in that society, people are not subject to conditions that systematically undermine their capacity to meet their needs. Please take your time to look them over again. These are very important basic principles that helps guide you on reaching sustainability. Think about the world we live in and how does it relate to what is happening today. Another way to describe these previous principles is that we must eliminate our contributions to systematic increase of concentrations of substances extracted from the Earth's crust. Eliminate our contributions to systematic increase of concentrations of substances produced by society. Eliminate our contributions to systematic physical degradation of nature and natural processes. And we must eliminate our contributions to conditions that systematically undermine people's capacity to meet basic human needs. We need to think about our elimination, our dependency on fossil fuels and extracting metals and other minerals as fast as we can. Unsustainable. Eliminate the production of substances, especially human-made substances that cannot break down in nature for thousands of years. This is unsustainable. We must stop the over-harvesting and manipulation of ecosystems that threatens the diversity of life forms. Unsustainable. And lastly, stop creating human condition that makes it impossible for a person to meet their basic needs, to live a meaningful and healthy life. Unsustainable. I know that it can get to be overwhelming at times to think about what we are doing on this planet. But don't be discouraged. Take one step at a time. Get informed, learn what you can do, and be part of the power to create the change you want to see. I can't tell you how enriching and rewarding your life will become. A life of meaning and joining with others who are wanting to do something opens up your creative self and passions. Please check the assignments for this lecture. I have added questions for you to answer, and please post your thoughts onto the discussion tab. We also have some optional videos for you to watch that talk about the definition of sustainability. Now, on to your next lecture, and I'm honored to introduce you to Marta Benavides, a dear friend and partner of Earth Rights Institute. She has a brilliant way of describing what sustainability means from her perspective. Hope you will take the time to read her bio. She is a remarkable woman from El Salvador. Enjoy. Thank you and see you soon.